Hi, my name is Fatma. I am a student at Higher Colleges of Technology at the Women's College, majoring in Applied Communication Bachelor, Corporate Communication Year 3. What are my strengths? The strength that I have as an individual that I'm creative and I can work with ideas and develop them into something better. And as an individual, I can impact on team members with my aspects of ideas and the ways that I develop the ideas into something more successful. And this this is what makes me strong and makes me stand on my feet and stand out with my team members. Tell me about a time when you failed. It was like 2 years ago when I failed my courses. I really felt like a failure in life. I didn't participate. I didn't attend. I haven't done literally nothing to participate in courses that I had. So I had to be dropped from some of the courses, and I haven't done anything to fight for them. So because I didn't feel like studying. I didn't feel like studying is something essential that I need to have in my life. I didn't encourage myself, and no one did. So yeah, I failed at that time, at that point of my life. Then I stood up for myself because if I didn't, no one will. I encouraged myself because if I didn't study, I will not have anything in my life. I won't have a degree. I won't have anything. If I want anything in my life, I have to begin with studying. I thought of it that way and I encouraged myself. Tell me about a time you were successful. It wasn't that long time ago where we had to work with a company that's not really known or has an issue. So we can encourage them into introducing them to their stakeholders. So we worked with a company that was established in the early 2015, but it was known with the foreigners. It wasn't known with the locals that we wanted. The aim was to for the locals to know. So we worked with that company alongside the school that we had to inform them about this company, and it was really successful. Where even the school told us like if we can do another event for them, so they can introduce the company to the students at the school, and we were more than happy. But we didn't have any time. But maybe in the future, inshallah, if it was meant to be. How do you handle conflict? Conflict isn't really my thing. Like if I ever faced a conflict, I would stay cool because if I stressed out, I know I won't be creative or productive. So I stay cool and I see it from different perspectives and see what works best, and I just go with the best. Would you rather work individual or in a team? It depends on the subject that I have to work with, and it depends on the teams that I have to work with. If it's for me, I would like to work individual because I would do whatever I want at any time I want, and I can develop my ideas as long as I want them. And maybe at the last minute I can change my ideas. So as an individual, it will not reflect that bad on me, but as a team member. Um, it's okay with me because two minds are better than one, and we can develop ideas in more than two perspectives. And team member, we can like produce something bigger. So team members, if they were cooperative and if they were there for me, I would like to work in a team more than anything. Why do you want this job? I think this position is really important at this phase of my life, because being able to affect on people and make them work and do something they love is my passion. I won't to force people on something that they don't want. I have to listen to them and they have to listen to me so we could know what we want from each other. So I've always loved to work with creative and open-minded individuals because they have more to offer and more to produce. So I have to give them a chance. And this position is a step forward into developing my skills and your employees as well, because you will be able to work together and listen to each other about what the company wants to achieve. And I want to work with employees into doing something, and it will be the best towards your company's outcomes, and it will help me too as an employee. How do you deal with stress? With stress, stress is really a thing that I don't take seriously, because if I did, I will I will just be locked with that stress. So whenever I am stressed, I just put my work aside. I watch my TV series or a movie, or maybe I sing along with a song that I love. Like I act really wild, and then I feel like less stressed and I continue my work, because if I continued with my stress, it will be a disaster and I can't complete my work, and it's really gonna end up bad. So I just take a rest for like 1 hour and then I complete my work that I do. But if I was in a workplace, I would do it differently, in a way that I would go and interact with people outside my office, and excuse me, and I'll see what they have to offer, or I'll just talk to them and interact with them so I can forget about my stress and I will continue my work afterwards. What is your greatest weakness? My greatest weakness is that if I felt lazy at a point while doing my job, it really affects me and it affects my work, my outcome. Um, I've developed that weakness into doing a list where I have to list everything that I have in mind in a piece of paper or on my notes on my laptop. And I develop them in my strength by developing the ideas into something strong, into a better outcome. So I can develop them when I'm stronger, not when I'm weak. Because if I stayed weak, I will stay weak for the whole day or the whole time, and it will not benefit me at any possible way. Where do you want to be in 5 years? Well, 5 years, I would like to, if it's meant to be, I would like to do my own company someday. But in 5 years, I think that I will be in a company where I will hold a group of team, maybe, or a section of a company where I can know what they're thinking, where I can like hold them up, and where I can lead them towards something better, something that I want to achieve in my life and their lives, and be successful at that point, not just with myself, with everyone. And I think that this is a big step in my life, and I hope, inshallah, in the future, I will hold that position. Tell me about a time you developed, you displayed leadership. There was a time that, and it was the only time that I had to lead a group of two students, and you had a project, and no one stood up to do that position. So I was forced to be in that position. Um, uh, I didn't feel like a leader at that time, but I had to at some point, because my team members were not cooperative as I wanted to. They were not cooperative with ideas, with communication. The lack of communication had me lose my mind, and here was the time that I had to step up. I did stood up and I talked to them with phone. I texted them. I faced them that if you don't work well, I will take all the credit. I don't mind by taking the credit, because I've worked hard and I've really done everything from A to Z, and you haven't done enough. So I can put the privilege of your name in my project. And I've told them, if you want to put the scores, it doesn't mind to me, because I will take the grade, but my grade depends on you too, because it's a teamwork after all. If you don't work well, it will go in the toilet, all of it. So I had to be tough with them, and I had to be tougher at the end, so I can have a great outcome for myself and for them too, because I didn't want to see them fail at the end of the course. And I displayed leadership, and I hope it will be a great step, and it did become a great step in my life. And I've become someone that I didn't believe believe in at the beginning of my life, and I did, and that's what makes me what I am today. And thank you.